Hi all, thank you for joining. Can you, I've wrote some, what do you call, some chat at the beginning. Can you please go through it? Because it's a hands-on training, so it's better for you to open a Shopee file. If you are new to Shopee, just go to Shopee Malaysia and just open the page. Then we go through one by one the steps. You all can see my screen? Okay, now 8 o'clock, I think we can start. If you can see the screen, so Shopee is one of the largest e-commerce platform in Malaysia and also in Southeast Asia, and quite popular in Malaysia and Taiwan especially. So more than 200 apps been downloaded, and GMV of USD 1.17 billion last year, and gross order of 1.2 billion in 2019. See, one of the top platform in Malaysia. So there's two things. Top platform is also a good place to sell our product, and also at the same time, the competition also on the high side. So we do it correctly. Today we are at the beginning class, so we do it correctly so that we also can be more competitive compared to others. So you go to a first page if you are not sign up. So I think you open, you can see this page. If you cannot follow, you unmute and you ask question, please. All right. So this is a webinar, so I cannot hear from everybody because all of you have been mute. So if you want to ask anything or clarification, you unmute and ask question. So all of you here, if you are new, what you can do is on your right hand top here, notification and help, you can see a sign up button on your right hand top. Can you see? Notification, help, sign up. Can you see? If you don't, then you ask me. If not, click, then you sign up. So remember, Shopee only allow your handphone being used only once. If you have opened used your handphone before to open an account in Shopee, you will decline.
We just sign up as a new member only, is it?
Yeah. Sign up as a new member.
Okay, thanks.
Once you sign up, then it will appear like this. Normally, Shopee will send verification code. So you have to activate first. So when you put sign up, it will appear like this. Put your handphone number, follow the instruction. Anyone need more time?
Sir, we can't see the screen.
You can't see my screen.
Yes.
Oh.
I only can see your face. I cannot see the screen.
Shankar, let me share. Share the screen.
Yeah, me too. I also can't see the screen.
Yeah, we can't see the screen. We can
Shankar?
only see you.
Ganesh.
Yes,
Ganesh, you quit. Only I can share my screen. You cannot share your screen.
Okay.
You quit.
I already quit already. Wait.
It shows that you are still in sharing your screen.
One moment, sir. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Down.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you can see, sir.
You can see?
Yes.
All right. So when you go to login, you'll come to this screen. You put your handphone number, then your password. If you already have account, if not, sign up. Sign up. Put your handphone number here, then follow the instruction next. So after you're done, you will come to the main page.
Sir, what happened if I have already got an account as a buyer? Is that the same?
Yeah, you already have account as a buyer. You can see on the left-hand side top here, Seller Center.
Okay.
Can you see?
Just
Download, follow us on another one called Seller Center.
Seller Center, yeah, okay.
Yeah, click the one.
Okay, will do.
Can we move on? Anybody need the time?
No.
Okay, if you click Seller Center, can you see this?
Yep.
So you use the same email that you used just now and the password, use the same. Login. Everybody here?
So the username must be a short name or it can be anything.
No, the username, use the, what is the name just now you sign up?
Okay.
Mine is showing a different screen when I click on the Seller Center.
Excuse me?
Mine is showing a different screen when I click on the Seller Center.
Can you please share your screen?
1 second, please.
No, whatever it is, you see the Shopee Seller Center, you just key in your email ID and password. Can you? Everybody here? Can I go? Can I log in?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
How about the others? If you need more time, please.
No, all good, all good.
All right. So once you already done your now what do you call your email address and a password, log in. Right. Done?
This one need to connect. How to go to seller center?
You see on your left hand side on top, there's a called Seller Center. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Just click. Type your email ID just now you used and password. Log in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You already done? So if you're, are you in this screen?
Done.
Are you in this screen?
Yeah, I'm in this screen.
Yes.
Okay, scroll down. You can go to shop profile. You see the shop at the second last on the from bottom, the what do you call block shop. Click shop profile. Are you here?
Shop profile, right?
Okay, you see, you're going to give a name to your shop. You can see on the right hand side, shop name. So the rules of giving a shop name is to choose memorable shop name that reflects your shop and product, and while keeping with a Shopee shop naming guidelines. So, like for example, like you give something memorable. Like for example, I give my EcoFix. So because I'm dealing with all these organic things and healthy things, so I created a name called My EcoFix. So it's syllable, 3 syllable or maximum 3 syllable, So if you can you can choose a name, you can type here, and this name later also you can change. Shop name you can change. All right. So for
Even I
now,
can put
you
my
just can
company name,
click
right?
in anything.
I can put a company name also, right?
Sorry.
Can I put a company name? Like SSN
See,
name?
marketplaces, marketplaces is multi what do you call ratio people are there, and
Okay.
sometimes may have some kind of conflict of races there. So it's better to appear that you are neutral, So
Okay.
like for example, if you can give your brand name to develop your brand, give a brand name. So I choose My EcoFix as my brand, so I developed that earlier. So I put My EcoFix. After that, I changed to My Hijau Store because I heard about the 70% of the buyers are from Malay community, So I more sounds like Malay things. I know if I want to sell Malay related kind of things. So as long as don't put Amuta or Ganesh or Supramani, all this is fine.
Understand.
All of you here, can we move on? Images. You see on the right hand side. So normally there are some signs showing the images, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So you can upload 5 images of your products and 1 video. So the video can represent your brand or your product or your company. Yeah. Maybe you can mute your what do you call your speaker, please, because there's a lot of background noise.
So is it that we have to upload a YouTube video, or we can just upload any video that we do in presentation, PowerPoint or something like that?
No, if you have your own video, if you already saved in YouTube or with a link, then you can copy and paste there. If you don't have, you say something related to your product, you can upload, but don't take other people's brand and put there. It's not so good. So it's because you know what will happen. It will show in your store page. I mean, your store page, the video will run, so people can click and see. If it's good, you can represent your products, your brand, or your business, right? So I give you the idea. So later, you go back home and take your time to plan something appropriate to your business line. So maximum 5 products. These 5 products will be shown in your store. It will be the slider. I showed these products, so the slider will run. For example, I have to use a different file. So the things you're going to set up will show like this. This is your store, front page, landing page. Okay. So all this slider will be running the product that you have listed. Okay, you got it? Okay. All right. So now you can see it here. This is your cover page. So you can put up the cover page, your brand or your products that you represent, or anything, you can do that. You can upload. So normally you can use Canva. Canva normally they set a resolution for shopping place and for the Facebook and all this, because sometimes it's too low resolution. It looks like this, a bit blur. Okay. So just now I just set this for the training purpose. And down here, shop description. So the shop description, create a short description that attract shoppers to your shop. So you may include information such as your shop history, type of product, or chat reply hours. So you can put the description there so that customer feel comfortable and they know who they are dealing with, what product you're selling, when is your operating hours. All this can be seen. So do not include personal information such as your email ID or telephone number, or shoppers to contact you directly outside of Shopee. This kind of banners you cannot display there. Somebody on your, what is it? I can't hear you. Your line is breaking. And you're, I think, outside. I think a lot of the wind blows. You can hear the wind sound.
And we contracted with them to be able to do our testing. We're doing more testing than anybody else in New Jersey. We also have more cases than.
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you clearly. I don't know what you're trying to say. You can't unmute all the speakers together. Only one person at a time. So those that don't have a question, you mute your speaker. Those who want to ask question, unmute and ask question. Can we? All right, somebody is still that, so I just move on now. So if you have any questions, please ask. So, okay, the next is shop profile done. So now you go for shop decoration. Can you see shop decoration? After the shop profile, the below is shop decoration. Can you see? All right. If you're here, click shop here, edit decoration. So before we go there, the shop name policies, the Shopee have a policy. The Shopee shop name policies give a strongly encourage you to name a shop a professional manner by complying with these policies guidelines. Use a trademark or brand name only if you are brand owner. If you're not a brand owner, don't use other people's brand unless otherwise you have an exclusive right or you have the dealership, right? Pick a name that contains at least 5 characters, just mentioned just now, but not over 30 characters. Use a name that does not already exist in Shopee. So Shopee will ban or Shopee disapprove your shop. So the things you don't do in Shopee, don't use Shopee name as your shop name. Okay? Don't use vulgar or prohibited or offensive or sensitive words. Use only numbers, spam or shop name with irrelevant product names, include personal information such as address, contact details. Don't include commercial promotion such as free shipping. Use link to external, don't use the link to external website or platforms such as www.net or .com. For example, you want to copy and paste the content, you must, dislink the information. If you copy the information from somebody's website and there's a hidden link, so that will be rejected when you do the product uploading, right? So just now we already done the Shopee, profile. Now we are doing a shop decoration. Everybody here? If we need time, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll move on. Okay, on this, you must remember there are limitations of the banners. For example, you can see on the left-hand side, there's a video. You're only entitled to give one video, right? If you can, you just click and copy and paste. For example, for the training purpose, you just go to any YouTube, you copy the link and you can paste here. See, when you paste here, then you save. All right, so when you click here on the right-hand side, add video, this column will appear on your right-hand side. So this is on the right-hand side, the place that you need to update. So the panels, this one, first one, we call component panel. View your decoration component and add new component to your canvas. The two, here, you see how the component will appear down here. And here, the third one is component properly panel. That means this is where you have to input and delete. All this can be done. So if you delete, there's a mark here, cancel. You just press this, will delete. So for training purpose, you just upload any video. So later you can delete and put your video. If you don't have, it's okay, no problem. The carousel is this one, the second one. You click. All here ready? So carousel is a display of 6 images on rotation. Just now you saw in my store, isn't it? The rotation. This rotation. This rotation. So what kind of picture you want to put, you decide, and you can upload when you press here. See, when you press here, you can put, and also later, after you already upload your product, so what you can do is you can copy the link. For example, so this is my product page. So I want to list this product. So what I do, I copy this. You only can copy from the main screen here, not from your admin page. Copy this one, this link, and paste it over here. The custom link, custom URL, you can link here. You press here, it will show you for the link. Then you confirm. So when this runs in your shop, when people click, directly will lead to the shopping page. Then from there, people can see more information or can buy. So similarly, you can upload until 6 images. So normally you can choose which is the most popular images that you wanted to put there. Best selling product, or or this kind of things. So maximum 6. Any question? Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
okay. Let's say I have saved my pictures on my desktop and then
Yeah.
I want to move it in this, what you call carousel, is it?
Yeah. So normally when you click this, will appear like this, isn't it? For example, I delete mine.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. You mean
Yeah. So normally I delete this. Okay. So when you carousel, when you click the carousel, the page will appear here. So when you press like this, you see I replace my image. I want to replace my image. When I click replace my image, it'll bring it to my desktop files.
Okay.
You got it?
Okay.
So if I click any of one product, then I open, will download here. You got it?
All right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
So after upload, then I add hyperlink to each image. It's optional, but if you want the buyer to click from your store, the particular image, you bring it to the shopping cart. So if you want, then you can copy the hyperlink and put it. Then order the frame, reorder the frame if needed. For example, you can see here the arrow, isn't it? So you can, you can put this one on top, or this one down. You can adjust here the position of the images. Okay. So please take note. You write down images dimension for this carousel is 1,200 pixel px width and 600 pixel height. You got it? Okay, product category. Here, product category also same. You can upload your products. So for example, my shop category. You see, at the moment in my shop, these are the categories. So how do you know what category that you want to write? It's better for you to follow Shopee's category, so that is searchable. So here you can see the categories. So you see in these categories, which categories your products suits in. So it's better to use this kind of categories. Please write down which category that you want to write there. So when you already have selected the category, hello. Oh, I think my computer is hanging. Just give me a second.
But now I don't have any product. How's the possible, sir?
You don't have a product that you just go through it, then you have to source. I think somebody in the group, they have a product you can propose and also can share.
Okay, sir.
Just a minute, my computer is hanged. Too many files. Okay. So have you chosen the category? Please write down. So when you go to your category here, for example, my shop category. So you can later, you can, what do you call, can write your category. So it will appear like this. No? So, you see? So this product will appear there. So similarly, I can add some more products. So I can change. So later here, you can work from here also. For example, here, sorry, my product here. So this, for this later, after this course, I will show you how to upload your product. Then it will automatically will link come to here. So before that, product banner. So what is that banner? Okay, banner. For example, you have advertisement, like you got a promotion is going on. So you can make what do you call, like a banner. You go to Canva, you can put like all your promotional product, few products, okay, discount, 20%, 30%, you can see some kind of banners come when it come to pop up, isn't it? You can create that kind of banner and you only can upload here. When you come to here, you can upload here. Then product category. So here the product category, for example, you already decided how many products you have, how many category you have. So you can download, for example, so this, once I done this, you go to the category, I go to shop category. So if I already have listed the products, will show this. So let's say I'm putting cooking. So this already linked to cooking, this product. So similarly, all these products you can do the kind of uploads. So make sure you already made this kind of banners or what do you call posters for you to upload. Categories. So under the category, then the product will come by products. So first you give you the idea. So after the course, this basic setup, you do all this preparation, product name, what do you call, you do the category, for example, health means you put a main, what is the main picture you want to put in the health category. After that subcategory, all this will come. So once you're done, you can publish. So here I cannot publish because I have not done the uploads here. Okay, any question over here? Okay, go back to your, again, this side, the shop category. Now you go shop category. So just now you already selected which category you want to product. You can type like this, for example, add. So add means you can add a new product, for example, health and beauty. So you can add new categories. Okay. So once you already done this, then you activate. So you have to add product first. Sorry, you have to add product. For example, beauty bar. Because all these products are already listed. So my beauty bar will fall here. And I activate. See, health and beauty, I have one product. You understand? So once done that, you save. Any question here? As I mentioned to you, it's better you customize. You can customize, but I think it's difficult to search. It's better for you to follow what Shopee category that you're using. See the Shopee categories? Better to follow that. All right, next. So far, any clarification? All okay? It's a quite basic lah, this one.
But it seems to be kind of we're not catching up that fast as you're actually teaching.
Okay,
So
right.
probably it'd be good if you can slow down a bit, because we are actually doing it at the same time and looking, so it's not that fast.
Thank you for your comment. That's why I just now asked you any question, any clarification. Can I move?
No, we are cooped up into it, so
Okay,
trying
okay.
to figure out what's what.
All right, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Thanks for giving up your opinion.
Sir, later you will share with us the recording.
I'll try to give you all the link. You know, I mean, what do you call the slide?
Oh, okay.
Because I thought I want to go through it physically. Otherwise, if I just run through the slide, you may not able to catch up, you see. Where did you start?
I'm stuck at the categories.
Okay, shop decoration. So these shop categories showcase up to 8 products under the category. So like for example here, this is called your category name. So choose an active in shop category.
Can I interrupt you for a while, sir? Is
Yeah.
it easier to do this on the phone or better to use a laptop?
As I mentioned in a chat just now, when you open in a handphone, the features won't appear as what appearing in a laptop. Yes. So for the updating, download, upgrading and uploading all this, computer is the best option, not phone. It's difficult.
Okay, got it.
Beginning of the course, I already mentioned.
Right. I'm sorry, I didn't pick it up.
Yep, it's okay. So when you want to choose a category product on this column, sort out by highest sales, or sort out by latest listing, or sort out by lowest price. When you click here, it will appear. I will share you all this slide later. So for the banner, select and display 2 images up from your shop page to showcase your top 2 product or promotion. So banners normally, as mentioned just now, like promotions, all this, you can create a banner, then you can upload here. Like for example, product highlight. Are you here? Can I move on? After banner, product highlights. So this product highlights is a component that helps you to attract shoppers to attention to your best product. A set of 4 products must be added each time. You can apply the product highlights component up to 5 times showcase for more products. So when you do like this, click here. So you can see here, higher sales. So when your shop, you already listed products, the system will automatically will bring here if you put highest product. The other options here, sort by highest product, sort by latest listing. If I click latest listing, the product highlights will be like this. So each time you want to show people that your new product uploaded, so you click, you set this sort by latest listing or lowest price to attract customers to your shop. Well, okay. So the product highlights, there's 2 options. One is auto, one is manual. So manual means you have to choose which product you want to put in. Can we move on? You have to let me know, otherwise I'll be moving on my pace, so I don't know whether you're following up or not. Not necessarily you have to complete the whole thing, but you can go back and go through it. I will give you the slide. You can go through it again. But for you to understand what are the steps, I'm just sharing with you. If anyone want to show your screen, I stop share my screen, then you can share your screen, so I can show you how to go one by one. Anybody? Nope. So if you're new to the Shopee, you don't have a banner, but I'm just telling you what is the purpose of the banner. So you can see the screener. So these people, they put the kind of banner for sale or voucher. So this kind of banner, occasionally you have to prepare and upload in this your shop so that it's visible to other people. So this place you always have to work on, you have to update, upload, or any new product comes, launching, all this you have to do in a banner. So banner sizes is 345 times 345 pixel. Can we move on? Anybody need more time, please say so. So as I mentioned just now, the product highlights, there's a 2 button. One is auto and one is manual. So if auto means the system will select product based on highest sales or latest listing or lowest price, sold out. This list or newly added product will be auto updated. So manual means you can choose which 4 products that you want it to be appear in this highlights panel. Later done ready, then you all share your what they call screen one by one. Then we'll go through it. So make sure everybody done correctly. Because after this, next class will be more enterprising. That means you are ready to go into business. So for that, you have to prepare yourself with a basic. As I mentioned, a lot of people are coming on board. More and more people, I think now got 4,000 sellers in Shopee so far. So more and more sellers are coming. So we has to be, competitive, and we also must follow the SOP, how the shop be listed, how the product. So product training, a lot of training has to go through. So maybe the next session, we will go through in detail how to set up the product content, keyword search, SEO, all this will be covered. Today I realized something, I was so busy, I didn't participated in a campaign, the Ramadan campaign, all this. So when I searching my product, I couldn't see my product not appearing anywhere because a lot of people participating in a campaign.
It's
marketing.
21 hours.
So other people's product is visible. Mine is not visible because I didn't participate in the campaign. So we have to learn how to do the campaign, how to do marketing, how to create voucher. All these are coming classes that we will learn now. So it's ongoing, because a lot of new features are coming, a new way of marketing, the marketplace are imposing or introducing. So we have to keep upgrading ourselves.
வீடியோ தட்டி விட்டுற ஃபீல் என்ன சொல்லுங்க.
பாஸ் மியூட் பண்ணிருங்க பாஸ், உங்களோட இதை ஸ்பீக்கர் மியூட் பண்ணிருங்க. How many product maximum we can post in shop? I think for the free plan, I think you can upload until 1,000 product. How to compete? I have seen so many people offering very cheap rate. Difficult to compete on the pricing. Not to worry. So we have upcoming classes. We'll teach you how to compete. You don't need to compete. You just do your best, list your product in a professional manner, and follow the campaign, follow the rules of the Shopee, and participate in the event. So automatically you will have what you call a buyers. Shopee payment later is still at the beginning stage. After this, then we go to the Shopee, setting up the account and all this. How much they charge us is very minimal fees, Of course, fees involved. So for that, later on the next classes, I will show you what they call how much fees they charge and all this. Not much, all that you can incorporate in your costing. So about 10 to 15% is a safe side. Keep a budget for the cost, payment charges, bank charges, Shopee charges. So 10 to 15%, maximum to 15%. So all this you have to add in your your costs when you do the listing. Of course, posting charges, no. For 1,000 product, there is no posting charges. It's a free. This is the link, for the next classes. Probably we have it on Saturday, 9th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or could be more. If we cannot finish, we can extend. Shopee, normally they'll recommend their own courier services. For example, the fulfillment company, the courier services, we call it fulfillment companies. Normally, fulfillment companies, they offer cheaper rate to the marketplaces. For example, if I sell one product from here, KL to Penang, Shopee may charge me 4 ringgit 80 cents. If I were to send myself, it will cost me 10 ringgit 80 cents. Why selling through Shopee is cheaper? Because of the volume. So the fulfillment company give cheaper offers or rate to the marketplaces. So it's better to use Shopee because it can be monitored. So for example, during this MCO, some people, they give us address, but the address is closed, nobody operate there. So return will be happen. So they have to be, what they call the courier service will return back to us. So all this report, all this can be seen in your shop. No, when you do once we complete the system, so maybe later, when we finish, I'll show you how. So the different, for example, JNT is famous for Shopee. JNT may charge you 4 ringgit 12 cents for below 1 kg. DHL may charge you 4 ringgit 77 cents. So this kind of rates we will set afterwards, which are the fulfillment company. After you do the listing of the product, where you enter the weight and dimension of the product, the rate will appear automatically how much the cost is. So later I'll go through that. So can we move on? All right. So you can see how to add categories. Upload image from each category. Select in-shop category. Add 4 to 8 categories. Click Save. So the photograph dimensions is 149 times 149 pixels. Only active in shop category are supported. As I mentioned just now, when you choose a category that Shopee provide. So if you create a new categories, it won't appear in a Shopee. That's why you cannot get a traffic. So one of the reason why people cannot get traffic or people visit their shop, because they use their own category, they create own category. They don't use shop category. All right, can we move on? So now, bank account. So when you click bank account, the system will ask for your password. So you have to type in your password, then it will appear. For example, can you come here? Are you here? Click the bank account down here. Then key in your password. Login will come to bank account. You are here? So add bank account, you just click, then enter the bank account name, account number, and the bank name. Bank name, you can click here, will give you the options. What are the banks are available?
The password is Shopee password, right?
Yeah, the same password that you use to log in.
Okay.
So if your personal name, just write there your personal name. Meenachi, Annalaki, Ramasamy, or already this line, no? Account number and bank. Done, then you save. Can we move on? You can chat at the side, huh? You can chat. All right. So go under the, see on the left-hand side, at the bottom setting, click My Shipping. So here you can see the options are here. Unlock, DHL, JNT, Post Laju. For example, previously I set most of my products with JNT because it's next, just 2 minutes drive from my house. So I use JNT. And now because too many orders, so I'm packing from office. DHL is nearest to my, my office, which is 3 minutes away. So normally DHL, you know, this mailbox, they have a multiple collection center, Shopee, Lazada, all this. But mailbox, they don't have an agreement with JNT. They have a DHL or Post Laju. So now I'm switching to DHL because it's nearer to my office. Of course, the charges compare with JNT and DHL on high side. But you know, later you can set. But at the moment, for now, you can choose, on all. But again, you remember, East Malaysia, the charges are different. For example, from here to Penang, 4 ringgit 80 cents. If Klang Valley, 3 ringgit 50 cents. From here to Middle East, this East Malaysia may cost 15 ringgit or 18 ringgit. We do not know. You know, so it's better, you know, be careful, you know. And I also include free shipping. So sometimes most of the buyers like free shipping. So I add the shipping. I know roughly how much the shipping costs. I add into the product, so I publish as a free shipping. So I tick all. So I also activated thermal printer. So I have a thermal printer. So normally the system will design, the airway bill. The size will come just nice, maybe A5 size kind of size. Print and we cut and paste in the packing, box. Can we move on? Done? All right. After my shipping, below you can see my address. Click my address. Here you update your information, your address, your office address or warehouse address. You just update. Of course, Shopee, they don't come and pick up cargo from your place, but it's better for you to have an address. People know that you are genuine, you have an operation place. So this is like a trust line. No? So why? Because although you are drop your product or your delivery at the collection centers, but when come to return cargo, you will come to the address that you have provided. And this address will appear in airway bill. When do packing, in airway bill, it will appear. I'll show you. For example, you can see, listen, I got 2 orders. So when you already have the system in place, this kind of things will appear. Sorry. Print airway bill. See, it will appear like this. So when you drop off at a collection center, they will scan here. And here, when they deliver the product to the customer. So this is how it appears. So when you have the address, for example, this is my EcoFix, this is my address will appear here, my contact number. So in the event, it's a return cargo, so they will deliver to the address that you have given. Understood?
So how about the reseller?
What is a reseller?
I'm as a reseller. I selling up my dealer products. So how it is? How about
the dealer products, your agreement with the dealer to sell the product. So when you list the product, you list as your product.
So how about the postage all, the address all? Is it I have to follow?
No, because you are buying and selling, you have to use your address. Otherwise, we'll go to your seller. I mean, your dealer. The dealer doesn't know why the return come to me. So this account is your shop. You are buying from the dealer. You are selling as a reseller. So you are responsible for the delivery and return cargo.
Let's say the product not with me. My dealer only send out.
Oh, then you have to. That means you're drop shipping, like you're doing drop shipping, is it? Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, why you have that kind of arrangement?
Because I'm selling their product, I don't have, because I Sandakan Sabah, my
Oh,
dealer at the Kedah, so she is the one moving out the products. So I only take orders and give us, she pay
okay.
me the.
Then you have to use your dealer's address.
Okay.
You have to use the dealer's address
Okay.
because the whole thing is a database.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like after you receive the order, you process, you will send the airway bill. Just now I show you the airway bill. You know this one. You send your you put here your dealer's address. But when the order comes to you, so you save this in PDF form and send it to your dealer. So the dealer will do the packing and stick this to their package.
Then she have to print out the ever bill and then she stick on that.
I don't know, because the shop is you are controlling, the order comes to you, you have to process. You understand?
Yeah.
So what you do, if you are processing, so just now you saw the, what you call it, print, isn't it? Once you print this, save in PDF format, email or WhatsApp to your dealer. All right. So
Okay.
the dealer will print this every bill and stick to the parcel.
Okay.
But there is an advantage and disadvantage. When you do that, next time our customer will go direct to them. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So you are not in control of their product and also the customer, because at the end of the day it's data. So your dealer is increasing, their database is increasing. They're getting more buyers. So maybe resellers, next time they buy, they don't buy from you, they buy from the dealer. So what kind of agreement you have, what kind of understanding you have, all this you have to, what do you call, fine tune, you know? Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay, next. Go to basic setting. So this basic setting, protect your account now by verifying suspicious activity. So it's better for you to on this, because each time you log in, the OTP, the what do you call verification code will be sent to you. Otherwise, some people, they come in, and they use your Facebook, you do not know. But I don't have verification code, I don't use. But the system always, once a while, it activates and check. When you log in, they're asking for verification code. It's all for security purpose. All right. So shops, payment setting. So this wallet pin, when you receive a payment from buyer, and you need to, what do you call, have a wallet to give instruction to Shopee to transfer to the account that just now you listed, isn't it? Bank account detail, to transfer the money to the account. So it's good for you. It's not good. It's compulsory for you to have a PIN, because I already have. Otherwise, I have to, delete the old and do this and set a new one. So you set a PIN. The PIN number must be easily remembered. How it works. For example, my income. See? So asking for verification code. Say, for example, this, if I want to transfer the money, I must give instruction to the, what do you call, Shopee. So, for example, this is a sales money, still I have not transferred to my account. So now I have to click this to withdraw to my account. So when I click this, I already give instruction to Shopee to transfer this money to my account. So normally 1 week You can withdraw, I think, 2 or 3 times maximum. You cannot withdraw every sales. Understand? So sometimes when you do a withdrawal, they will ask for your wallet PIN number. So like for example, I confirm. So here you see, I need to key in my wallet number in order Shopee to process the payment. See, withdrawal requested. So I already received a message that I requested for withdrawal, 78 ringgit. You got it? So you see, now there is no balance. So I got the other orders after I deliver the orders. When buyer confirm they receive the goods, then I can see the amount will increase, whatever product I sold. So for now, whatever I already done is already, see, I already received an email saying that, see, bank account, withdrawal details, what is next? Okay. Go back to basic setting. Privacy setting. Turn on privacy activity to hide your likes. So this one is not good because you know, like preview the call it. So preview is very important to create a confidence among the buyers. So let the like likes, a comment is going on. As long you are genuine, you're selling promptly and all this. And so you don't need to hide all this. You don't need to activate. Then chat setting. For example, when people, wait, I show you in live. See, you can see a chat here. So I have a chat here when people comes in. So when people say hello, comes in, I have a yes available because I set here as a yes available. Oops. See, I set here auto reply, yes available. Allow negotiation, yes, you must allow negotiation. Negotiation in sense that sometimes they don't ask for the price negotiation. Sometimes they ask for, like, for example, I want the day I was selling a sanitizer. Normally I send one bottle, one price. Suddenly this guy, he called, he won 150 bottles. So that's why he checked. So 150 bottles, what is the price? How you do the transaction? So this is where your discussion plays now. So allow that. So add chat from profile page. Yes, allow. Auto reply. Yes, available. Or can I help you? If you're away, just tell that, I will be back soon or something like that. I'll get back to you, as soon as possible, something like that. Because the speed is matter. If you don't answer within, 1 minute, 2 minutes, the buyer will go to other shop. So if you go like 30 minutes later, you may lose the sales. Okay, notification setting. Order updates, newsletter. Newsletter, normally Shopee, they send you all kind of promotion, campaign, ask you to take part, all this, just activate. Listing updates. Sometimes, if your listing not approved, then the indication will show not approved. Then you have to check whether what's the problem with your content or any problem with the pictures. All this you can check. Personalized content, yes. So order updates, for example, I receive order, I receive SMS in my phone, and also receive email. So the email that you are listed to open the account, you will receive notification, you have an order, for example. See, time to ship order. While we are going through the class, I receive one order. See, it will receive this kind of order. So I have a buyer. So I have to process tomorrow. So because MCO, so the buyer would expect to receive the order by 14. That means today is 5th. So by 14, they're expecting the product to reach there. So they will mention, if not MCO, you have to process the product within 2 to 3 days. Otherwise, Shopee will rate you as a non-performant seller or late. All this will marked. So this kind of notification that you will receive when you activate all this. Wallet update. Like wallet update, just now I transfer the payment to my account. So you already got the update. So add budget, all this, is a intermediate and advanced session. So I'll go through with you all when you all join there. Okay. Okay. Last one is account. The account just now done already. Okay, this is where you put your profile picture. I mean, you can edit if you don't want. You can edit. I think you can edit in 30 what do you call days once only. The username I think you cannot change, but the store name just now I mentioned when you do the profile store name I think you can change once in 30 days or something like that. Then phone number. So once you use this phone number, my number, I cannot use this number to open another Shopee account. And this is my email that I've listed. Of course, my login password. Social media, I think there's a link to Facebook. If you have a Facebook page and listing your product there, you can update, you can activate. Partner platforms, sometimes, I have a Ubeli account. So Ubeli, they have an integration with Shopee. So whatever, because I have a website, that website, I have an integration with Ubeli. So whatever in that website was listed in the Ubeli marketplace. So I didn't realize that I have a Shopee also is there's a synchronized. So suddenly yesterday I got 4 orders there. Then I see there's whatever I listed in Shopee also appeared there. Then only I realized that there's an integration, automatic integration. So I have an easy store also linked here. So all these other merchandise places are also linked here. So I have a 5 partner platform that I'm advertising my Shopee products in that platform. Okay. Income. So normally when you have a sales, all this, all this will be shown line, So now, just now, the 70 over ringgit already done. So I got another money coming in. So this kind of things will show. Then my balance. I'm not supposed to show my PNC things, but I just, for training purpose, I just showing because it's one of my account. I got a few more accounts. Okay. So marketing all the next classes. Okay, now I just give you a rough idea how to upload the product. So you go and do this, what do you call upload the product. When come to the next session, then we give you a detail of product knowledge, how to improve the content, all these stuffs. So the listing of products, you can go from here. I can click add new product from here, or on the right hand side top here, I can go my product, add new product. You see? So when you do this, this page will appear. Everyone here? All right. So for example, you just choose one of the product. Just choose any product lah. Women clothing. Oh yeah. They better go to my product. So for example, I show you the product, the product name. So you have to list the product name like this. So once you do key in, then what do you call your product name, then we'll ask you the which category. For example, this thing will appear. Okay. For example, this card now. See? So it will appear like this. When I key in product name like this kind of what do you call page will appear. So I choose health and beauty. Then it's a skincare product because it's a best beauty bar. I just put it there. So skincare product. Then the function of the product is whitening. So once I do that, then they will ask next. All here. So once you're done next, this is called product description. So about the product, benefit, what is advantage of product, your niche of your product, you have to write in the content in simplified manner so that the readers, they can understand what you're trying to sell. If the branded product, if you click here, will give you a suggestion, what are the brand in the market available. If your brand is not here they will ask you set your own brand. But I found out most of the time when I put my own brand, I cannot list, my product cannot publish, cannot appear in a in Shopee because it's always said preview. So normally if you new brand, it's not my brand, I don't put brand name, I just put no brand. See, I put no brand. Although my product have a brand, but this product brand is not registered or it's a trademark. So I put no brand. So the formulation of the product, you can write expiry date. So normally they ask, short expiry, normal expiry, what they call no expiry. So normally no expiry, I mean the normal expiry, like 1 or 2 years is normal expiry. So for example, this is a skincare product. So they're asking options. So what are the function of this product? So they're asking. So for dull skin, because I said whitening, isn't it? So it's for dull skin. Skin type, I put all. If you have your product is specific or sensitive skin or oily skin, you can choose. Ingredient type is natural. Okay. Although it's organic, it's already certified organic anyway. Okay. Then the price. So what is a retail price, right? You can write a retail price. Stock, how much stock do you have? So you can put there 50, don't put there 1. If you put 1, sometimes it won't appear, it shows out of stock. So at least, 2 and above. So if you're selling a product, there's a lot of, what do you call, sizes. So you can add sizes and the price, the stock availability, all this you can add. Variation, they call it variation. For example, you're selling a t-shirt, what do you call M, S, XL, XXL, XXXL. So all this variation you can add. All this can add. If you don't have, then not necessary. And if you are wholesaler, if you are carrying a product, you are distributor, you can say, okay, for example, 29, isn't it? My selling price is 29. If anybody buy 5 to 10 pieces, I give 25 ringgit. All right. So if anybody buy 11 and above, I can put 50 lah, So I give 22 ringgit. So I can set this kind of price. You understand? So these are product images. For example, if you already have a ready product, you just click, will bring it to the file. You just select, and it will show here open. Just click open, the product will appear here. Okay.
So what is SKU?
SKU means, for example, you have a multiple product, so you can name it. It's you have a stock check. So each product you have a code. So for example, this one I give SKU BB02. I given myself. Why? So I choose it because I got a few. I said beauty, best beauty bar. So for my reference, I put just BBB2. Okay, shipping. So weight. So you have to put the weight. And when you do the packaging, that this weight, you cannot be net weight, no. Because when you do the parcel, you have to include the parcel weight. If you put only net weight, your parcel weight is almost the same like net weight, then, it may differ. The freight charges will differ. But you see the charges given here. If anything, 1 kg is a standard price. Parcel, you can put the actual dimension all here. You see, you mentioned here DHL e-commerce maximum 10 kg they can accept. This is Shopee supported logistic. For this product, 29 ringgit for this weight. Just now you click all the fulfillment company, isn't it? You see, JNT, the charges is 4 ringgit 13 cents. Where else? DHL e-commerce, 4 ringgit 77 cents. Post Laju, 5 ringgit something. So at this current condition, out of these three, I rather choose DHL, not JNT, because JNT too many parcels. Their delivery been affected, and most of the deliveries are delayed. So I use DHL. And also DHL is just next 3 minutes away from my office. So I just use that.
So, sir, this price apply for all over Semenanjung, Malaysia? Any place?
No, sometimes they will come to check out, because this is generally Klang Valley. This is Klang Valley. When you come to Penang, I think slightly different, 20 cents, 30 cents difference, the kind of price. As I mentioned to you, for this one 413 is Klang Valley.
Okay.
Like some products, they charge 3 ringgit 50 cents for Klang Valley, 4 ringgit 77 cents for Penang or JB.
So when the buyer make the order, so the price will be pop up on his screen. Is that exactly how much he need to ship? Put it for the shipping.
Yeah. So the buyer will pay for these charges, because here he mentioned that not free shipping. If free shipping, that means it's already included in the delivery. Here there is no free shipping. So that means buyer will pay this. So how buyer will pay, I show you.
Ma, go and calculate in that room got how many Punjabi suit materials.
You see here? So the price I'm selling this is 44 ringgit 90 cents. Shipping, the charges. Actually, for this product, I given a free shipping. 44.90 is free shipping. But I don't know why Shopee give me another additional, ask the buyer to pay some more. So on this is the shipping. This is the price of the product. And fees, this is a Shopee fees. 1 ringgit 04 cents is a Shopee's fees. You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
So the postage is, I mean, we need to bear the postage or the customer?
No, you see, the most sellable product, 96% buyers who are visiting marketplaces, they prefer free shipping. All right. So now, if I want to go for free shipping, although I will use DHL, but I click here, free shipping. Okay. So that means the product price is already included free shipping. The cost of the 4 ringgit 70 cents already included. So when Shopee deliver the things, they will minus these fees from my list price that I given, the free shipping price I given. They will minus. So if you don't have a free shipping activated, this price will be paid by buyer. Okay. Why I'm selling this, or why I'm telling this is very important. For example, the other day, Shopee make a lot of mistakes. I no doubt because of the traffic and all that, they make a lot of mistakes. The other day, I activated free shipping like this, and I didn't activate East Malaysia or all this. But happens to be I receive a order from East Malaysia, which is 13 ringgit for the product that I sold, 13 ringgit. But here I didn't activate for East Malaysia. So Shopee made a mistake. So I have to do it to to lose money. I mean to lose a customer, So all this I have to be very careful. So that's why I said when you sell a product, you must have at least 25 to 30% profit. Otherwise, hidden expenses, all this is tend to happen, So because of that confusion, now I just give no free shipping. Because if the order come from East Malaysia and I didn't give the kind of what we call a room of expenses in my costing, then it's eat up my profit. Okay. So pre-order, is your product is pre-order? No, then you said no. No means that you will ship out within 2 days, exclude public holidays. All right. If yes, then you click yes. You have to say how many days you require for the pre-order. Okay. Is the product is new or used? So you can choose and SKU. So this is a basic of product uploads. You upload according to the spec here. So if you join the next intermediate class, then we will share more content about the product uploading, photography, and all these stuffs. No, if you have your own fulfillment company, then you deactivate all this. Okay, you just mentioned there free shipping. Okay, because for example, for the products I sell in other platform, I'm selling cross-border. I put free shipping because I have account with Aramex. So when I have a product with Aramex, so Aramex automatically, I call them, they come and pick up and deliver the things. Because I have account, so it's very competitive price. If not, the what you call the fees will be differ compared with the market price. For example, for this product, 4 ringgit 77 cents is the quoted price here. Even in Klang Valley, for the Klang Valley, if you sell through normal post laju, different, you do it yourself, it may come to 8 ringgit or 7 ringgit something. So a few ringgits will be different, maybe double of the price. That's why I prefer to choose marketplace fulfillment company, do I need to lock the other parcels? What do you mean lock other parcels? You can unmute and talk. I didn't get your question. Yogesh. Yeah, you can, no problem. So you can, what do you call, activate. But you mentioned here, you see, Shopee supported logistic companies. So because this is Shopee supported logistic company, you can get this rate. When you go to GDX, you won't get the same rate that you mentioned here. Like for example, yesterday I sent something to this Sarawak. Hey, so sorry, no, sorry, Putra, Cyberjaya is 3 kg things. So because that one is free shipping, I mean, I do it myself, I give free shipping. So I went to the mailbox. So they done a dimension. I mean, what do you call measure the dimension of the parcel weight. So I said I want to send by GDEX. So they charged me 16 ringgit 80 cents for 3 kg to Cyberjaya. Then I use ABEX, ABEX Logistic. I asked them to check ABEX. ABEX charged me only 12 ringgit 50 cents. So GDEX is expensive. So when you choose out of these 3, DHL, JNT, and Force Laju, you can get this competitive rate. If you choose this GDEX, you won't get this price. You understand? Did I answer your question? Yogesh? So that's why I mentioned a Shopee supported logistic. Shopee supported logistic. Anyone want to share your website? Well, as mentioned to you, when you send things, any courier company, you need to sign, you have to fill up sender's name and receiver's name. If the parcel been returned, you have to return the sender's name, the address that you put there, they will send back to you. Puguneswari, you answered? Understand?
So if
No,
there
sir,
is
actually my question.
No, because you see, as I mentioned, any fulfillment company, you send parcels, either you sell through Shopee or outside, they have a tracking number, all right? So when you print that, when the slip they're given you, there's a tracking number. So the buyer can do a tracking key in, like for example, CityLink. They go to CityLink, they key in the tracking number, so they will know where the parcel, when they will get the parcel.
Okay, sir, got it.
If you don't have any sales in a month, Shopee will charge any charges? No, no charges. Okay, any other question? Anybody want to share your screen? We got another 5-10 minutes. If you want to share, then I quit mine, then you can share yours. No?
So if there is a written parcel, what about the charges? Who will bear the cost?
Normally, buyer, I think my site, they refund the money. Whatever price they then paid, they refund the money. I mean, they refund the goods, but they didn't charge anything from me. So I guess, they charge from the buyer because it's buyer's mistake. Like today I received one parcel. This guy, he gave me Petronas address. His office is Petronas. So he gave that address, which is beginning of April. So I shifted. So today I get back the product, the office is closed. It's not my mistake. So, but what I realized from here, next time, this kind of situation, because normally when they give airway bill, there's a telephone number, buyer's telephone number. Maybe we can call and double check whether is it the address is correct or not. And also the other day, 3 weeks ago, I sent to Penang, and happens to be this is an apartment. I think because of MCO, I think nobody picked up the phone, or maybe delivery they didn't go there or what. They also returned the parcels. So out of 300 parcels I sent, only 2 returned. Yeah, as I mentioned to you, within 2 or 3 days, you have to shift the product. Otherwise, of course, a penalty will appear. I mean, they will give you a penalty means in the ranking line, and also sometimes they refund the money to the buyer. Any other question? Any time limit for our sales at Shopee? Yeah, so there is no sales penalty, but some people, they listed the product 3 months or so, no sales, so there's no charges. So why there is no sales for past 3 months? Because there are things that we have to follow in Shopee, marketing and how you upload the product. So many other features we have to learn. If you don't follow, then there is no traffic to your shop, so people won't buy. Whereas like eBay, they impose listing fees. So whether you have sales or not, but listing fees always be charged. So I have about 50 over products. They charge me about 100 ringgit per month. Whether I have sales or not, they'll charge me 100 more ringgit. So if I don't pay, the amount will accumulate. They will delist. They mean delist my listing in their marketplace until I settle the payment. So these kind of problems in Shopee or Lazada won't appear. We don't have that kind of problems. Any other question? All good to go. So the next level is, what is it? At any time of our sales, Shopee and penalties, how about their commission? As I mentioned to you just now, I show you, they charge about 2% or 1% or something like that. So the product I sold is 44 ringgit. They charge me 1 ringgit something as their commission. So it's a very minimum. No?
Is there any packaging, specific packaging procedure for Shopee? We need to follow their way of packaging.
Packaging, there is specific guidelines, but the airway bill is possible. When you wrap the airway bill, because it's paper. If you don't wrap properly, if touches the water or something like that, it will damage the address. So then you have issue. So if possible, you try to wrap with plastic or with masking tape, so that of course it's transferable tape line, so that the barcode, all this be protected.
So we can use any boxes, so we can pack it in our favor.
Yeah, correct. So normally I have a standard box, and I also have a recycled boxes.
Okay.
So I use that, depends on the quantity. No?
Okay.
So looking forward to see you all the next class. If you don't have any question, then we can end here. Another few more seconds. I will share this link to Mr. Ganesh. I mean the slide. So maybe he can share with you all those who have participated.
It's 22 hours.
Yeah. How about sending like liquids or sanitizers to East Malaysia? Which courier services can support us, DHL or JNT?
If you describe, for example, any liquid, possible. Today I send oil via JNT. So if you pack nicely, if it's fragile, it's a bottle. If fragile, you just use a fragile. I mean, there's a what do you call sticker. So you can put this fragile sticker to the box, And of course, you have to use a bubble wrap, air bubble wrap, so that it won't break. But don't wrap with a very small layer because handlings can be rough. So you have to be you do some kind of what do you call, use your judgment line, how you want to wrap, so that you won't damage your product. So if you go direct to fulfillment company, post laju normally they don't deliver liquid things. All right. So if outside of e-commerce, Ninja, I think quite famous. Some people selling liquor, sending liquor via Ninja. So Ninja is quite famous. Other than that, I'm not sure. DHL, I think shouldn't be a problem, but you can check. Any question? So you have 1 week until this Saturday. I mean, a few more days. You do up upload the products, select all these, the images, according to the measurement. Then we next week, this Saturday, when we go to product training, so easier for you to follow. So you create a folder in your laptop. You keep all the pictures, your product pictures, profile pictures. You keep in your desktop. Then we can work on it. We have time, then I can show you in a Canva how to do the pictures. You go back to your, what do you call, normally 300 by 300 pixel is standard for the product image. 300 by 300. 350 lah, can go for 350. Any other questions? If anyone want to share your screen, you can. I can spare another 5-10 minutes. No, when your weight is 120 gram, so because in the weight, they always ask for kg. So you just put that 0.2 kg. So it's okay. Just put 0.2 kg is fine. Or 0.3 kg, include packaging. Yeah, I will share the what do you call slide. I mean the slide, so there you can find more details now. The size of the images at the profile. Will you upload this sharing video? Yeah, we will share with you this video. We already recorded. I think Mr. Ganesh will share for those who attended the class. Then the recording is going on. Later you can view on the Facebook, MiDEC My Facebook. Okay, thank you everyone for your time. Thanks a lot, and looking forward to see you all the next class. Thank you very much. Bye and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
you.